Dr. Andy here today. Let us talk about intra-abdominal pressure, okay? Hopefully you kind of have reviewed a previous video that we made on abdominal breathing. If you have not watched that video and practiced it, go back and watch that one because that is, first and foremost, that's like ground zero. You cannot move on to working on intra-abdominal pressure until you've kind of mastered abdominal breathing, okay? So the reason why we care about intra-abdominal pressure is because without it, we lose stability through the core, and that's how we hurt ourselves. So your spine is supported by muscles in the back and a little bit on the side, and then by pretty much nothing other than abdominal pressure from the front. And so if you lose the abdominal pressure from the front, there's basically nothing protecting your spine, okay? So that's when things become a little bit more unstable, and we end up with tight muscles and jammed up joints, and we end up in pain. So in about 99% of our patients, especially low back pain patients, we notice that you all basically completely lack the ability to create and maintain intra-abdominal pressure, okay? So this is done by basically pushing out instead of sucking in your abdomen, all right? So if you've watched the previous video, you've already kind of practiced the ability to breathe out and really kind of push out your abdomen. So just start with the diaphragmatic breathing for me, if you don't mind, Connor. So just, yep, so you can kind of see as he inhales, the band comes out, very little motion through the chest. On his next breath or the next one, what he's going to do is he's going to push all the way out and hold it, and he's going to try and breathe now. This is pretty difficult. This is actually something that takes a lot of practice. So notice that now he's breathing. This band is actually moving very, very little as he breathes. And that means he's able to create a lot of intra-abdominal pressure to stabilize his spine. And go ahead and you can relax for me. That does take some work. What I recommend is if you are practicing respiratory breathing, that abdominal breathing, you do it for about 2 minutes, and then you move into about 2 minutes of this as well, where you're holding out and you are trying to maintain that pressure outward all the way around, and that whole band all the way around your core. You push it out, and you hold it there for about 2 minutes while you're trying to breathe. What you're going to notice is that your pattern is going to start to fall. As you exhale, it's probably going to want to start to move in a little bit, or you might fatigue out as well, where you just feel like, oh my goodness, I can't do it anymore, so you kind of have to relax. So if that happens, you just kind of shake it off, and then just start over, right from square one again, pushing it out and trying to maintain that breath. And work on that for about 2 minutes in the morning, 2 minutes in the evening. And I will tell you, in a couple of weeks, you'll be a whole lot better. You'll be able to create that intra-abdominal pressure. If you're in pain, it's going to help with your pain. If you're not in pain, it's going to help prevent injury, especially useful for all of our gym goers, all right? Or any of our athletes for any kind of lifting techniques. So if you have any questions, just send them our way. And always remember to live with passion and not pain.